Did you know that you can go to the real Harry Potter filming locations? I was spending a couple of days in Oxford, so I decided that I was going to go and hunt down some of these locations. And being a massive Harry Potter fan, of course I had to find all of them. I knew I was going to need a lot of energy for this day, and my excitement was through the roof. So I made my way to my first stop, which was Christ Church. Now this is where the great dining hall is, and they filmed a lot of the scenes with the stairs, and I think some of the hallways as well, like the big hallways with the arches. It was a guided tour, but you can go round on your own. I paid £20 for my ticket, and you get a little iPhone and some headphones. It took about an hour and a half to get round all of it. I got to my first stop from the Harry Potter films, which was the big stone stairs. Now I actually thought it was a lot bigger than this, but I guess they make it look bigger on TV. I actually felt like I was at Hogwarts walking up these stairs. As you walk up the stairs, you will come into the Great Dining Hall. Now I didn't actually know that the Great Dining Hall was a real place. For some reason I just thought they kind of set it up a little bit for the Harry Potter movies, but how you see it in the movies is actually how you see it in real life. And students still have their meals in the Harry Potter Hall. How mad is that? And they have the head table at the top, which is where Dumbledore and all of the professors would have sat in. I'm guessing it's still the same now. All of the professors sit at the head table in the hall. Here's the wall that would have had all of the ghosts in the picture frames on. Once I left the hall, I finished off the tour, saw all of the rest of the church and the university. There was actually students still studying here, as they do every day. It's still a working university, so some of it was closed off. I couldn't go into all of the parts. Imagine how annoying it must be when you're just trying to study and you've got all of the public coming in and walking around your uni. I then went to my next stop, which was the Divinity School, which is the hospital that you would have seen in the first and the second movies. Remember when Hermione was frozen from a camera and Harry Potter's arm went all broken and floppy from playing Quidditch? This is the hospital that they would have been in. They had some pictures on the wall so that you could kind of see the frames of where it was actually filmed. So that big wooden door that they fly through to get into the hospital is the big wooden door. It's all real. So cool. I did plan to go to Draco Tree and the library after this, but by the time I finished I had no time, so I'll have to do them tomorrow. I heard about the Turf Tavern, which is a really famous pub in Oxford, so I decided that I was going to go there, but by the time I got there it was actually dinner time and it was fully booked, which was really annoying. So I ended up just going to Sainsbury's to get some sushi, Prosecco and snacks. I then went back to my hotel, demolished all of that food, sat in bed and fell asleep watching Schitt's Creek. Come back for day 2 of exploring Harry Potter locations tomorrow. Bye!